What's up, everyone? It's me, Adam Prime, and we're back for another Transformer. It's Haslab Optimus Prime. Sadly, it's not the full thing because I'm going to be doing the fix for him. Since I've been doing more Transformers videos, I thought, why not cover him? And since a big part of this guy is somewhat of that QC issue he has, we'll get to it in a minute. I thought I would at least show off me fixing mine because I don't know, because why not? I guess I'll show you guys how to repair it if you guys have your own and you want to repair it. So, there's probably other videos you could do, but, thought I'd throw my hat in the ring and just see what we can do. So, yeah, that's why we only have this chunk. If you guys want to see a full video, I still might do one. Tell me down in the comments if you guys want to see it. I still might do it anyway, because if I'm going to go through all this trouble fixing him, why not do a video on him? So, yeah. So this is not the full video, but we are going to get into repairing. So what we are going to need is a nail file of some sort, or a file. I guess you don't need to use a nail file. A screwdriver, and a smaller screwdriver. I don't know if I'm going to need both, but I have both. So, what are we going to do? We are going to slightly transform him. You're going to flip these out. You're going to disconnect this part. It's a little tight, so I'm just going to wriggle it. I have not transformed this guy fully yet because, again, the QC issue. So this is my first time really doing any of this. So we are going to flip those out and bing... Bada boom. The fire bar fell off. You know what? I'm just going to keep the fire bars. I'm going to take them off. Set them to the side. They don't need to be here right now. You get this. And we're going to move his arms. Because we are going to want to get to the screws that are here. Right there behind the backpack. Yeah, and there's really no easy way to get to that one, and that one. We are going to be unscrewing it, but we also do want to get the head out of the way, which, oh, that looks so good. God, it sucks that this QC issue had to happen. So, we are going to unscrew these little bits because the main problem is this chest bit. It is too tight. Like, I'm not trying to put that much force onto it because of the problems it's been having, and mine doesn't want to move. So mine probably does need the fix, sadly. But, yeah. So that's kind of a bummer that this piece, at least it's fine. At least it's not cracked. So we are going to fix him. We will repair him. And can I fit? No, I cannot. I need the small one. So we are going to unscrew this screw, and this screw. And we will see if we can just keep them in. Ooh, I can rotate his waist. Thank you. Thank you for being cooperative in your surgical process. So yeah. Doesn't seem like it's that hard of a fix. It's just a pain in the ass to have to actually take him physically apart. Take that. Do this. Okay. Try not to strip the screw, because that would also suck of trying to fix it and then it break. Okay, it's turning. There we go. Not fully out yet. You know what? Okay. You know what? If it don't want to fully come out, how about we keep it there as I unscrew this third one right here. Okay. There we go. Yeah, his head flap is going to be disconnected by the end of this, I can tell. Okay, can I just... There we go. So be careful. I'm going to put the screw back in there. so it can be stored for later. Just slightly tighten it in. Boom. Jeez. So we are going to remove the head also. So yeah, there we go. Take this. Also, be careful if you are going to do this. Like, this is not an easy process, but this is a process nonetheless. So yeah, there you go. You can just set that to the side along with this beautiful head. God, this looks good. Like, it sucks that this is a $250 figure and I have to take it apart to fix it, but God, does it look good. All right. Next part is this part, if I remember correctly. You have to take the screws out up on this upper part of the neck. So these two screws, these two on the silver gray part, and this part. Those are the only parts you actually have to unscrew. So let's go through this process again. Unscrew these guys. And I will be doing probably, like, I keep going back and forth while I'm filming this. If I'm going to film a full review, I most likely will. Like I said, I go through all this process and show you guys how to fix him and then not just give my full thoughts. Because I was so excited for these guys. I'm like, they look gorgeous and I want to mess around with them. But it sucks that this is the issue. Like, we have this issue and it is an issue. Like, we can't ignore it, because if you do, your toy will break, and that is not fun. That is not fun for anyone. But yeah, what do you guys think? Because I did one other fixing video before when it came to, like, tightening a handle on something, and I feel like I did a pretty decent job. God, these screws do not want to cooperate. God. I just hope I'm not ruining any of these screws, because this is a pain in the butt. Okay. I cannot tell if this is working. Okay. It is seemingly wanting to fight me for some reason. Maybe it just don't want to come apart. Oh wait, maybe it is coming out. Okay, I think it is coming out. But now I can't tell. Oh, jeez, I do not want this thing to strip. But it might have already. No, I think it's coming out. Yeah, it's coming out. Okay. God, I've been so stressed about this, guys. So, because I do not want to take apart expensive toys unless it's somewhat easy. God. Just, again, I'm just so stressed about breaking or ruining something, because technically I'm doing this on my own. Hasbro is not making me do this. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it wants to come off now. I think that might help a little bit, because I'm thinking this one fight a little bit. I think it just stripped. Because fuck my luck. It is not looking like it's moving. So let's see what happens if we just take out 5 of the screws. So, oh. Yeah, I don't think that screw is wanting to cooperate at all. But it needs to come out. Oh, fuck. It does need to come out. So, I do not know what I'm going to do now. Like I said. God damn. Let me get my tweezers out. Oh, this is going to be worse than I thought. Of course, I have a problem. Because that's my luck. So, just continue unscrewing stuff. And hope for the best. So, because, there we go. So I'm wondering if I can get it all to disconnect and slide. Maybe I could just get to it without having to remove that fucking, whatchamacallit, that piece. Because, again, I think the screw fucked itself over. I can't fully tell, but I don't know. We will improvise. So, let's see what we can do. Now, with my improvisation skills... Oh, so that's why that comes off. So, why don't you want to come off? Okay. Just need to open you up a little bit more. So, let's get your screw out. I'm going to assume the short screws are for the gray bit. So I'm going to just put them over there with that guy as I continue to struggle. So, again, need it to come apart. Let's see, and that screw did not want to come out. So, what the fuck is going on? Again, I think the screw just fucked me. I think that's what it did. No, I think it is turning. I've had to take this bit off now that I've had to rethink how I have to get to this, because you need to get that piece out. that gray piece is what we are aiming to break free. So, I'm wondering if I can get it to break itself free. So we can have our way with it without breaking anything. That's the goal. Okay, wait. Now the question is, how will we put it back then also is the question. So, we are going to find out together in this video, as I will probably edit some of this out. Or most of it. Who knows? Who knows if this will be released? At this point, I did not expect it to go this poorly. Okay, I have sense. Gotten it. Okay, can we get you out? That's all I... Okay, wait. Finally, this one screw finally wants to be free. And let me please just have the piece. That's all I want. Wait, I'm now wondering, will it cooperate now? Again, do not do this. If this happens to you, I do not suggest doing what I am doing. Okay, I am... Yes, yeah, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Do not bend it. Do not bend it. It's not what I want. Okay, let's just get you back to where you need to be. Right down there. And I'm going to stop the video. Alright, unseen by me, either because I'm unsure because I failed to get a decent non-rusted screwdriver, or it was just my luck, but yeah, I could not get that screw to remove. Luckily, I don't have any stress marks or cracking pieces, luckily, having to have done this little number, which is just slightly spreading the plastic, but you can get it back together, so I'm just going to leave it spread apart for a time until I can put the problem piece, this is the problem piece, back into where it needs to go. So it needs to go back under there. But before we do that, take a nail file or something to sand down this side piece. This is what you want to sand down. It's because this is what's too big. So we're going to sand that down a little bit. Sand it down on the other side. So I'm using a nail file because that is what I have on hand. So gonna sand it down. Let's say I'm not gonna do that crazy. I guess we will test it after a little bit. So I'm just gonna sand it down ever so slightly. Like, I have no idea how much to recommend, but I would say before you, like, tighten everything back up, just, double check that it is going to no longer be a problem and go smoothly. So I guess we will see as I try to make it go back under without breaking anything. So we will play this game. There we go. Okay, wait. trying to be careful. There we go. If we can get this piece, and you will not have this problem if you are not me. I will tell you this now. This is a singular me having either messed up or just having shitty luck. You should not have to not be able to unscrew his chest fully. This is not a challenge. This is not something I was like, yeah, I should do it this way because it's easier. Do not do it this way. Only do it this way is if you were unlucky like me and got the screw stripped. So, okay, there we go. And I am 90% sure. Did I put it in backwards? Please tell me I didn't put it in backwards. There we go. No, I did not put it in backwards. But it should be working a whole lot nicer now. It is not. Still not. I about to say, I guess I still have some more sanding to do, or maybe I need to cinch him up. I don't know. But I'm going to work on him a little bit more, and I will get back to you when I have him, I guess, where I want him to be. Because, yeah, that's not going to work. So, when I'm done fixing him, I did show you, so you pretty much just want to take... Oh, God, no, I have to do this again. This stresses me out, guys. Do not do this. Like I said, do not... If you can unscrew him fully, unscrew him fully. Do not copy, do not imitate, unless you are unlucky like me. That is what I will advise you. That is what I'm telling you. Yeah, I need to sand this piece down more. And I will. So, I will, obviously, I'm going to continue to work on it. And, yeah, we will check it out once I have put him fully back together, because it obviously does need more sanding. So, yeah, take your time, sand him down, and just, you know, make sure it is not too tight in that spot. Because, again, it was still too tight for me. I don't think it's going to be that good if we do not loosen it a little bit. So yeah, this is the problem piece. So yeah, I will cut back once I have him all fixed up to show you how the fix works. But yeah, so either way, you put him back together afterwards. Like, I think I'll just put the chest back together because, like I said, you will not have to deal with this. You should be able to get that screw out, hopefully. If you get as unlucky as me, be careful and just try to split it apart that way, because that is the only other way I was able to get to this piece, which is unfortunate. But I'm going to sand it down. I'm going to make sure to practice it, and I will cinch the body back up, and then we'll put his whole body back together in case you need those instructions too. So I will be back, and we'll take a look at how well this slides when I'm done. Alright, and I'm back. I'm not going to lie to you. This is now going to be the second time I've had to film putting this back together, because I initially finished the video and realized I put the piece in backwards. So I'm re-recording it because I had to take it fully back apart anyway. So might as well refilm me putting it back together. What you want to do is you want to make sure this little piece, this flat piece, is flat with the chest right here. It needs to be here. That's where it goes. So, if you have the problem, my screw did get stripped and it would not come out. So, I had to do alternatives. If you do not have to do it this way, do not do this way. Just unscrew it all. It's really easy. I just couldn't do that. So, you lay it flat and let's just put it in place in the chest. And we will push it down when we get there. And you got to be careful. Like I've been saying, you just got to be careful. And spin it around like so. And just get the piece Or, you know, you can just put it at the bottom right here. Yeah, just get the... You know what? It's probably easier to put it in place if you just did this. So, you want this flat against the body, and boom. I'm about to say, that was actually going a lot easier. There you go. And this now works perfectly, like how it should. So, now that we have that done, because now it is much looser, so it will now go in there seamlessly. What we are going to do, since I have taken it apart at this joint, you slide this bit back on. And you will slide this bit, and you want to make sure that the tabs are facing the same side. So you want to make sure this side is adjacent to this side, so the tabs are where they should be. Right there. So, there is that. And you get your screws, and you screw them back in. So, yeah, hopefully you only have to do it the twice of the unscrewing and the screwing. That sounds so wrong, but whatever. I have filmed this now twice. This has been somewhat more of a pain in the ass than I was even expecting, but here we are. We are making sure now, because now I'm paranoid that I didn't get these two pieces right. But yeah, make sure if you unscrewed anything else to put the screws back in. So you're going to, okay, no, don't you fall. You screw it back in. Boom. No, it'd be easier if I did that. There we go. Again, it was very unlucky that I just could not get that other screw, because I wouldn't have had to do any of this if that screw didn't strip. But that's my luck. Oh well. It's working now, I guess, so nothing matters. Because once I have this done, and I'm being serious this time, because I said this last time, I'm never going to take him apart ever again. But that is so much actually nicer. It actually wants to slide up and down. Isn't that nice when your toy does what it's supposed to? So let's go. Let's slide that one down there. Boom. And it's safely back in. And then slide one in here, screw it back in, slide that one in there, just get it all nice and tight. So boom. None of that's coming apart now. Boom, it's all screwed back in. So we will put the arms now back on. As you can see, you could just keep the screws in there, but you want to make sure you can get the two gray pieces all lined up. And if you want to help secure it, you can do that. Slap that in. And you will now screw back in the arms. And we can call it a day, because we are almost done. We are almost done. For real this time, because I actually put it back together right. Because I can't believe I put it back together wrong. Am I bitter? Yes, because it's only my own stupidity that did it. But again, I hope this helped you be able to put yours right, I guess. Again, you don't have to deal with what I dealt with. Just take those screws out and you will be golden. Like, there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing. Realizing I did not do that right because you need the Optimus Prime head right there. Slide it back across. Put it in. Maybe there you go. Boom. And you could technically take these pieces apart, but you don't have to. Make sure you get the pin into the hole right here, because that is a pin area. And boom. And just make sure everything goes back how it should. Peg everything all nice in. Boom. Boom. And like how we started before, these 3 screws that you unscrewed earlier. Okay, or my camera can fall, because of course it is. That is new theme to my videos, is my camera constantly falling over now. Thank you, new tripod. Not that I hate it, just it's harder to hit before and have it fall over. Now I can't get there we go. Screw it in. Okay, stop, camera. Do not fall. There we go. It's all nice back in there. Make sure they're all nice and tight. Boom. And there. And when you are all said and done, you should be able to slide this down and have this work perfectly. That's what it's supposed to do. There it is. It's all nice and fixed. It is not a problem. So there you go. That is how you fix your fire convoy, your Optimus Prime from RID, whatever you want to call him. He is fixed now. His abs are not going to explode, luckily. And that is all. That is all I'm really going to do. I will be doing a full video at this point. I kept like hemming and hawing throughout the whole video of me fixing him, being like, oh, am I going to do a video? Yes, I have now put too much time into him, into fixing him, for me not to do a video, because I am now curious on how I'm going to feel about him. I'm probably still going to like him because he looks so good, and I will forget all the trauma he has caused me. But yeah, let's just get him back into fire truck mode, I think. What do we do? Oh yeah, we do this. Okay. Because you just flip this, flip his arms back up, tab his arms back into these sections, and we will call it a video when I have him back together. Tab him, tab that there, flip him, get that back together, flip this piece in, flip these 2 tabs, tab that together, and boom, back to where we started, plug his light bars in, and he is back together in one piece. There you go. So, wait for the video when I finally know how to fully transform him, because I do not yet. That is something I have yet to do. I immediately was just going to do this fix. So, expect a full video of him Then we will do the Magnus video. So I'm going to break it up into 3 parts, like how I've seen pretty much anyone reviewing this thing do. So it's going to be Optimus and his super mode, Magnus, and then the Omega Prime combination, because I think that's going to be the easiest. So I hope you guys want to check that out. And again, thank you so much for watching. And until whatever I do next, bye-bye. Do you guys want to see more fixing videos? I don't know. I'm going to go now. Okay, bye.